What it do, YouTube? It's SS and I'm back with another video. So this one we're gonna be playing in the little cup. I did end up falling a little bit, so I did do a little couple other battles. I was doing Ultra League, but then I ended up playing Little Cup, the Element Cup. So I did farm up a lot of energy here before swapping out. So I'm gonna swap out into Ducklet, and I'm gonna go straight for the Brave Bird because I do not expect them to shield this at this point. They don't shield, so this is really good for me. They come into a Slugma, and that's fine. We give them minimal farm. At this point I cannot come into my Vulpix, so I'm gonna come into my Cottonee here. We're gonna throw the Seed Bomb. We'll see what they want to do. Am I able to get to another move? I'm going to shield this because I did not want to throw on CMP. Once again, they always throw on CMP. And at this point, I want to come into my my Vulpix here. And I'm going to farm down completely. He almost rock threw us down all the way. Farmed us down. Rock throw, farm down. But lucky for us, we're going to be able to get to back-to-back. Well, we're going to get to 2 weather balls and we're gonna be able to win this game, which kind of looked rough for us, but we do end up winning. So I did do these battles on Twitch, so if you guys do want to go watch them happen in real time, in real life, as they do happen, link in the description as always. And now they're gonna switch on to the Execute, and this is really bad for me. I don't think we're gonna win this, but we're gonna be able to farm up a little bit extra. I go straight for the Brave Bird because I do not think they're gonna shield, and they don't shield. They're gonna come into a Ducklet. I'm gonna go ahead straight for the Brave Bird. Do they want to shield this one? They probably do, which is fine. So I'm gonna come into my Vulpix here. I'm gonna no shield this, thinking it's a Bubble Beam. It is the Bubble Beam. We get to Body Slam here. Do they want to shield this? They do want to shield, which is fine. Oh man, so do I want to shield this? I don't think so. But maybe shielding was actually the correct play. Because if I think I would have shielded, I could have potentially... I don't know, I'm not too sure. But either way, I knew there was a grass type in the back and we're just going to one-shot it. But we're not going to be able to farm them down before they farm us down, and that's going to be a good game. Chinchou into our Cottonee. This is very good. They come into a Cottonee. I'm gonna switch out into my Vulpix because I do not want to show them my Chinchou. My not Chinchou, my Ducklet. Make them think that this is the counter, and they're gonna come into Chinchou, and this is really good because I can let this go, and I can maybe get to another move here. Nope, I don't get to another move, but it does not matter because we do have a Cottonee that could just farm down completely. We're going to be able to farm down. They come into a Ducklet, and at this point, this is over. I don't have to shield anything here. I could just let this go. It is a Bubble Beam. I just switch out immediately, and at this point, they know it's over. And that is going to be the 4 shield flex. That's going to be a good game. I do believe this is only 2 sets. A Barnacle. And I was like, what the heck? This thing is throwing mud at me. But then I'm looking at it, I'm like, hold up. This thing is doing damage. I don't know what it has. I'm going to shield. It has ancient power. Okay. But at this point, I'm going to be able to farm down completely. Come out with a lot of energy. Chikorita comes in, so I'm just going to go straight for the Seed Bomb. At this point, I could actually really, to be honest, switch out. But I believe I want them to throw the Body Slam first, so then I can swap out. And they're going to swap out into a Shellos. And this is really good because I don't want that hidden power electric up against my Ducklet. So I'm going to let this go through. This might have been a mistake. I should have just threw the move. But this is fine. Because we're actually able to get to a move here. And we're going to be able to KO this Shellos. And they're going to come back into their Chikorita. They throw a move. Because they're starting to like, oh man, I'm about to get farmed down. So at this point, this is over. I don't have to shield this. Nothing from even if it's a grass knot, does not KO from full health. And we're gonna be able to take that game. Let's see. I should be live at 4 p.m. Central. So if you guys do want to, like, once again, link will be in the description. If you guys do want to go over there, watch them happen in real time. And then we're gonna do this catch. We're going to have a Vulpix into our Cottonee. We're going to do a catch. And it does a lot of damage. I'm like, oh, man, that does a lot of damage. So, either way, I'm going to be able to get this Body Slam off on this Chinchou. Chinchou is farming up a lot of energy. I don't want to shield because I know that I can come into my Cottonee here. I'm going to wait out the clock a little bit. Because I can come out into Cottony and I can farm down completely. I don't have to shield. Even if it's the Thunderbolt, this is fine. But it's the Bubble Beam, so I'm going to be able to farm down. Let's see what they want to come into. Do they want to come into the Vulpix? They do, so I'm going to throw the Seed Bomb here. Even if we're debuff, it's okay. I just want the shield. They do end up shielding. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to shield the first one. It is a Body Slam. At this point, they're just going to go straight Body Slam. I get to the Bubble Beam here. They're going to shield. They're going to switch out to a Ducklet. And I'm just going to go straight for the Brave Bird here. I'm going to let this go. If it's a Brave Bird, that's fine. It is the Aerial Ace. We go down at the same time. At this point, I need to farm down before they get the 2 moves. They're at 1 move. Are they at another one? They are not. And we're going to be able to take that game. Yes, we was hard countered, but we ended up taking those games. And I do believe that is a 4-1 because we ended up losing 1 game. And we're going to be up to 21-29. So we're hopping into the next set. Ducklet. You would assume this is pretty bad, but the charms are actually doing a lot of damage. So at this point, I'm going to let this go, hoping it's not an Aerial Ace. It is not the Aerial Ace, which is really good. I'm assuming that they're just going to go straight Bubble Beam again. I'm going to switch out instantly because I want to save that move just in case there is something in the back. Or, like I said, something in the back that's weak to grass. And it is Cottony. They're going to let me get to this Body Slam on CMP. So I'm just going to let this go. Yep, I'd let this go. It's a Bubble Beam. Do we get to another move? We don't get to another move, which is fine. So now I'm going to come into Cottony here. And for some reason, we get denied. So I'm going to shield just in case it is the Thunderbolt. It is not the Thunderbolt, but they come into Execute. And at this point, I'm going to bait. They no shield. This is really bad. Because I got to shield this. It's the Seed Bomb. Not even Ancient Power. I'm going to throw the Bubble Beam. They do give me their shield. I'm able to actually farm down completely. And Chinchou has literally no HP. So I can actually farm it down with Ducklet. We're going to be able to kill the Ducklet here. And we're just going to go straight for the combo play because we're at a move. And we're going to be able to KO this Chinchou with an unnecessary Seed Bomb. And we're going to be able to take that game. Hop into the next match. We're going to see Toxapex. And I'm like, okay, this is good. It has Bite. Psych, it's running Poison Sting. This is really bad. And I'm like, I don't want to take a move. I don't know what it has. And it has Sludge Wave. So this is really bad. So I'm going to switch out. They're going to come into, what is that thing? A Barboach. And I know it has a potential to have Ice Beam. So I'm going to let this go. That's why I debuffed it. And now we're going to be able to farm up a little bit extra. I'm going to go straight for the Brave Bird here. See what they want to do. Do they want to shield? They don't want to shield, which is fine with me. So we're going to be able to win that switch. They come into their I forget that Marini, and they're gonna kill us. They're gonna KO us with Brian because the debuff, but that's fine. And they're gonna shield. I'm gonna shield as well because this is a Brian, and I'm gonna be farming up a little bit extra energy. They come into a Dewpider, which I'm not too sure what the correct play to throw, what move to throw here, but I assume that they're gonna try to throw on CMP. They don't throw on CMP, which is okay. I'm gonna be able to farm down completely. Excuse me. And at this point, I do believe they just force quit the app, so I'm just gonna farm down completely, and we're gonna be able to take that game. All right, hop into the next match. So now we're gonna see Salandit. Oh, this is bad because it's got Poison Jab. I switch out. He's staying in, which is kind of what I want, but at the same time, it's kind of not what I want. But yeah, he's gonna throw the Poison Fang. I don't want to shield. He undercharges it, and because he undercharges it, I'm able to get to this Body Slam, which is really good for me. But he is able to farm us down completely, which is fine. So now I'm going to wait out the clock a little bit. I'm going to come into my Cottony here. I'm going to shield this. It is the Brave Bird. We're gonna farm down completely. I'm gonna switch out again because I do not want these double, quadruple super effective moves up against me. And because they threw a move, I don't think they're at a move yet. So I'm gonna be able to farm up a little bit extra. And since he swapped out, I'm just gonna be able to Brave Bird this this Executor Execute that's Shadow Shiny. Nice flex. But we're gonna be able to take that game. Once again, this is not that bad if you can call it correctly. If you call the bubble beams correctly, then obviously it's not that bad. I'm gonna shield thinking it's a aerial ace. It's not the aerial ace, which is fine. I do get to the seed bomb here. Do they want to shield? They do want to shield, which is interesting. They're over farming a lot, but I'm gonna let this go through. If it is the Brave Bird, so be it. I'm gonna come into my Ducklet, get all this farm, and I'm hoping this is not a Brave Bird, hoping this is a Bubble Beam. It is the Bubble Beam. We're gonna be able to farm down completely here. And let's see, what do they come out to? They're thinking. They come into a Chikorita, and I'm like, hold on. They double weak to Ducklet? They're double weak to Ducklet. And we start getting some lag there, and I'm like, no, game, don't start doing that right now. It was really bad lag. So hop into the last match, and we get the weak connection. So once again, they swap out. I'm gonna stay in a little bit because I do want to cause some damage here. I'm thinking this is just a bubble beam, but I still shield regardless. This is fine because I should get the shield back here. So at this point, I can switch out into my Vulpix. A lot more weak connection. Should be the bubble beam. Farm up a little bit extra energy. Throw the body slam. Do they want to shield? They don't want to shield. They come into Wooper. They throw right away. So I'm going to come into my Cottonee here. A lot of weak connection, and it brings me into my Ducklet. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to let this go. And as you guys see right here, I'm tapping the screen, but no moves are going through. So I am not gaining any energy here. Look at this. Now I start gaining energy. So yeah, this game's just over. There's nothing I can do here. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's over. Unfortunately, the game wasn't working, and that screwed up my 5-0 there. That I should have went 5-0, but that is a good game. Not really, but I got cheated. But yeah, we end up going 4-1 here. So to get us up to, I don't believe we hit 22. 2172. So if you guys enjoyed the battles, hope you guys did. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know, and I will see you guys on the next video.